A recent video has gone viral of Kamaru Usman spending time engaging with fans while Alex Pereira was seated quietly just behind him. What's surprising is that Pereira, one of the UFC's most feared knockout artists and a former champion, barely received any recognition from the crowd. Nobody approached him, nobody seemed to notice him, and the focus was all on Usman. This has sparked a conversation about whether Alex Pereira has fallen off in popularity since losing his title. At one point, he was one of the biggest names in the UFC, but now it seems like the spotlight has shifted away, raising questions about what comes next for him.
Careful, guys. Careful, guys.
Usman! Usman, what's the word, gang? Got it. Usman! Usman! We got yo!
I fought here.
Damn, Alex. Yo, what up?
You're fine.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, come on. You the GOAT. We have like where we did weight.
John Anik has given his thoughts on Ilia Topuria and believes there may only be one man who can stop him across two divisions. Anik said that if he had to send anyone into the Octagon to beat Topuria right now, whether it be at featherweight or lightweight, it would be Islam Makhachev. He made it clear that Islam has the size, skill set, and dominant wrestling to potentially neutralize the explosive striking and momentum that Topuria is carrying. That is a massive statement considering Topuria's rise as one of the UFC's brightest stars and current champions.
I do think you'll see Islam Makhachev back at 155 pounds. That's the fight, you know, that's a dream matchup. As for how it plays out, if I had to send anybody in there, maybe across two divisions to beat Ilia Topuria right now, I would send Islam in there. So I think he's got a great shot if in fact he moves back down.
Henry Cejudo has made a bold prediction about the future of MMA. He believes that within the next 10 to 15 years, mixed martial arts will become biggest sport in the world, surpassing football, the NFL, and even global soccer. Cejudo explained that MMA connects with fans in a unique way because it's not about teams, but about individuals representing entire nations. He said it's the closest thing to war, the closest thing to combat, and for that reason it's only going to continue to grow until it becomes the most popular sport worldwide. Coming from a former double champ and Olympic gold medalist, his confidence in the sport's trajectory holds serious weight.
But at this point, I think the UFC, the sport of mixed martial arts, will become the biggest sport in the world in the next 10 years, maybe even 15 years.
Wow, bigger than football, bigger than NFL, even bigger than soccer globally?
Yes, because it's not a team, it's individuals, and every individual from different parts of the world, and it's almost like having a team, you know, and it's the closest thing to war, it's the closest thing to combat. And how can you not like sport, especially if you're Christian, Muslim, Hindu, from all these different parts of the world where it's not based on a team atmosphere, but you're supported by a whole country.
Dana White has made headlines once again by signing a fighter who did one of the worst things you could possibly do before scoring a knockout win on the Contender Series. The fighter in question is Louis Lee Scott, who flipped off his opponent before landing a brutal knockout in the very first round. Dana admitted it was disrespectful, but ultimately said the performance was too good to ignore, and Scott walked away with a UFC contract. This move sparked some debate online, with fans split on whether the UFC should reward that kind of behavior. But the fact is, Scott is now officially part of the roster. And Paulo Costa has given his take on Khamzat CHIMAEV's performance at UFC 319. Costa was a guest on Ariel Helwani's show and made it clear that he wasn't impressed at all with Khamzat's dominant win over Dricus du Plessis. He went as far as to say that he has the perfect game plan to expose CHIMAEV and called him a fraud. Costa explained that he would defend the early takedowns, block the shots, and then unleash brutal knees in close range to shut Khamzat down. He believes that CHIMAEV's style won't hold up against someone with his power and durability, and is openly pushing for that fight to happen.
Block his head over here, right here, and down. Knees, down, back, knees.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna move my legs.
Yes, look at this. This is incredible. Yes, yes.
On his heads. But then he gonna be slowly. I gonna start to hit him on his head and the body. Bah!
Look at that, look at that. Look at that speed.
Bah!
Levels. Yes, oh.
I have knees for him. I have tips. Even he put me down, I will get up as soon as my butt hit the ground. Bam!
All right, fight fans, that's all for today's news. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on the hottest news in the world of MMA. Also, check me out on my other socials, all linked down in the description for more content. And if you want to catch up on other big news, watch this video here. YouTube thinks you would like it.